Hi everyone, thank you for purchasing Spark Financial Model. This is the first in a series of videos that will go through how to use the model in the way most suitable for your business. In this video, we'll be looking at the general layout of the model, how to navigate around the model, and the assumptions sheet. When you first open the file, it'll ask you for a password. Enter the password that was provided to you when you purchased the model and hit enter. You will be taken to the disclaimer screen. The disclaimer screen is the same as the one on the website. If your computer prompts you with a security warning, make sure you've enabled macros. Click on Yes, I accept, which takes you to the instructions screen. This provides some brief instructions and outlines the model structure. Since we'll be covering these topics in this video, you will not need to read these. If you are new to Microsoft Excel, we strongly suggest you go through an introductory video on YouTube before continuing. The model is divided into three sections: inputs in blue, outputs in orange, and calculations in gray. You'll be spending almost all your time in the blue and orange sheets. The gray sheets are for advanced Excel users or those who want to learn a bit more about Excel modeling. Let's move on to the assumptions page. This is basically the control center of your model. The inputs are divided into sections with descriptions on the left and inputs on the right. Remember, you only need to fill in the blue cells. Do not edit the other cells unless you're extremely confident in your Excel abilities, as all non-blue cells are calculations and will populate automatically. The middle column here is what is currently feeding into the model, depending on the current model scenario, as well as what inputs you've selected. The first section contains some basic inputs to start you off. Enter the starting date of your model here. Let's say we want to start on 31st of December 2017. Enter the model currency, Australian dollar. Select your reporting month end and select how the model groups your monthly input into annual numbers. Here we're using a simple 12 months from starting date. As you go through the model, you will notice these little plus signs, which just shows you there are sections that have been collapsed for presentational purposes. Each individual section of the assumptions sheet has been collapsed on the left. To access these sections, simply click on the plus sign. Similarly, additional scenarios have been collapsed vertically. There'll be a separate video on the best way to use alternative scenarios. That's it for this first video. In the next video, we'll be looking at revenue forecasting.